What's up guys, Matt, Piedmont here, and you might be recognizing where we're at. We're at our hometown shop here in Kernersville, North Carolina, home of Piedmont Paving. As you can see, snow is still on the ground out here. It's been really cold this January, and we have not been able to do much. And with that being said, we have a lot, not all, but a lot of our equipment at home right now. We've been able to catch up on all of our maintenance, all of our stuff, so we figured why not have CDS come out and do another shop tour for 2025, catch some more equipment that we have, and show you guys what's going on for the year. Well, I guess one of the last purchases for 2024 was right here behind me, the HT12 Hamm combo roller. We bought it for that last little business park we were doing. We were doing inch overlay in November and December, so it was a little cold, and first time experience with a rubber tire roller. So we have found that it is actually really nice. The combo, being able to compact in the front and meet in the back with the tires, it really helps slick off the asphalt. Just kind of getting our feet wet with the tire setup, because for the past 20 years, Dad has been adamantly against tires because it just takes a split second of carelessness to really mess up a job with them. But so far we've paved 2 or 3 things with this thing so far, and Craig does a really good job with it, pays attention, and you can actually really tell the difference running that opposed to just smooth drum rollers, the way that the tires pick up and meet the asphalt and put it in place. I mean, it's really neat. So I mean, we're gonna run this one for a while, and maybe in the next coming years we might look at just a straight up tire roller to have on these bigger jobs to help meet asphalt. So we've been really impressed with it. It's a nice machine, and it actually does, looking at one or the other, it really does help slick the asphalt up, which we thought was really neat. So on the last purchases, the concrete side made this year, or for 2024 at the very end of the year. There we go. All right. They've kept it tucked in here out of the elements. They haven't even used it yet. It's a brand new John Deere 333P. We've got the concrete side now we've turned into the light. James River's been fantastic to work with. The service we're getting out of them is exceptional. So it's kind of a no-brainer to, inquire and start looking at trading some of our stuff in, especially on the concrete side, who's been running case just as long as we have. So this is their first John Deere piece of equipment that they're gonna be running this year when the season kicks off, when the weather warms up. And it is a very nice machine. I kind of hate that they got it and we didn't, because the upgrades they did with the P models compared to our G are really cool, really nice, and so I'm excited to put some hours on ours so we can look at upgrading and getting one of these P models, which I think will be this year. Will be, as soon as they come, we're waiting on them to come out with the smaller frame rubber tire loaders to get a P model, 325P maybe, or 324. So we'll see when they come out. I think they're supposed to come out this summer, but it's a nice machine. They're excited about it. We're excited for them. So they're get a taste of John Deere and then probably never go back. And then with the purchase, when they did that deal with the skid steer, we went ahead and split with the concrete side. It's right here. We got the old dozer blade for the skiddies. I pushed some snow and it snowed here with it. It's pretty nice. It's nice. The P model has the actual dozer setup. You can hit a button and run it like a dozer. The G's don't, but it still works with your auxiliary switches. So it's still nice. We're excited to put some stone down with it. Hopefully save some buckets, some wear and tear on buckets, and using this. So those skid steers have got plenty of power to push them. So it'll be fun. But we bought this Shoulder Master collection broom in the summer, and we really didn't use it a lot this year. One, it's just nice, and I don't like, you gotta let the new and nice wear off, but 2, it's just, we did a lot more new construction in 2024 than we did, and then we nailing and paving, so we didn't use brooms as much. But I know I said we were gonna do a review for them because it is a really nice broom. So we finally got you guys CDS out here to we can get an opportunity to do it. So I've got all 3 laid out: Shoulder Master, Vernig, Sweepster. The Sweepster we've had the longest. The Vernig We've had the second longest, and then the shoulder master is brand new, but we'll kind of go over some of the features that the shoulder master has that the others don't, what we like about it, and then what we think kind of sets them above the Vernig and the Sweepster. So let's go over it. They're lined up how I would rank them. Best, good, all right. You can see the Sweepster's beat up. I mean, you can tell just by how the front looks compared to that one and that one. The design on the shoulder master already is hindering you from doing that to the front, and they've got it set up that you can change the plate when somebody does inevitably run into something and dent the front of it. The Vernig's the same way. It's way beefed up in the front. You can see it's kind of starting to fall apart there, but it's old, and it's you know, but it serves its purpose well. You can hit stuff. We've had to beat it once or twice when somebody really hit something, but it's well more reinforced than the Sweepster. This is how you adjust your broom when your bristles wear out, right? Hate this style. Think it's the Vernig and the shoulder master have got cylinders right here, heavy duty cylinders with bolts through them. All you do is pull a pin. It's for the shoulder master, Allen wrench, undo it, slide it down to the next one when your bristles start to wear out, and then your bristles are touching the ground again. Way more convenient, a whole lot better. Both the Vernig and the Sweepster, you've got to take out the cylinder when you're replacing the bristles, and you have to take them all off one by one. You get on a ladder, pull them all off one by one, and you end up having to beat them, you end up having to cut them, because after they get worn down real bad, they'll get bent up, whatever else. Shoulder master, haven't had it changed yet, obviously, because we haven't used it that much, but they come pre-set, pre-thing. You're just buying the roll. You're buying the whole thing put together. It's, I think, from what they've explained, which I'll be able to update that probably this year, it's just a pop out, pop in situation. You carry it in the back of your truck kind of thing. So when the bristles are done, you can't adjust it anymore. You take it off, put your new one on, rock and roll again. It's real easy. You can change it in the field. Those you can't. Other thing for shoulder master, we've gone over the front, how these fronts always get hit, banged up, dented, and they're rubbing on bristles. They've done away with having to worry about that, because as soon as it does get bent, hit or whatever, and it's starting to hit the bristles or whatever else, you got a couple bolts you pop off, you put it back on. What I think really separates the shoulder master from the Vernig is, like, the Vernig is beefed up and we have put that thing through hell and it has survived. The shoulder master is just, I think it's the Vernig on steroids, which is, in our line of work, when you've got different people running brooms and different things going on, they just get put through tremendous hell every day, especially if you're doing a bunch of milling and paving. Anybody in the paving industry will recognize that. The great thing about it is you've got two cutting edges. If I'm buying one, I think that's your cheapest option, middle of the road, most expensive, right? I think this one is like $2,500 more than the Vernig. If I'm buying one, I'm buying this one, spending the extra money, because I think it's going to save you money in the long run, truthfully, between welding and maintenance on them. And it's going to save you time changing the bristles, because it's a 2 or 3 hour process changing bristles on this one and that one, as opposed, I'll be able to update this year if we use it and wear it out, opposed to this, because it's supposed to be just drop out, put back in, and you don't have to take it to the shop and spend 2 or 3 hours changing it. So we will see. I'm excited about it. I still think it's the best broom. If you're in the market for a broom, check out Shoulder Master. I highly recommend it. I think they're fantastic built brooms out of Australia, of all places. Keep adding plaques to the front office. We finally got one made for winning contract of the year for 2024. So I had to throw it up here right front and center for everyone to see. Slowly but surely adding winning plaques to it, getting exposure, so we're excited. We leave next week to go accept the award in Chattanooga. So we'll see y'all there. All right, now that we've seen the shop, we're gonna head to the recycle yard in Greensboro. We've got 1 or 2 new goodies over there we're gonna show you, and some different materials that we're gonna carry this year. So we're gonna get some footage of all that and show off our new purchases that we've acquired for the recycle yard. Yeah, we're at our recycle yard, we got a concrete truck cleaning out. We got a few trucks waiting. I think the boys went to lunch. So Aaron's hopping in the loader now to load these couple trucks up, send them on their way with some crushed asphalt, and then we'll get Aaron out of there and let him go over our brand new Kleeman we just got last week. James River delivered for us. Same model as we had last time, but brand new.
All right, guys, we're back. We're at Piedmont Recycling. We have some exciting things for 2025. We just got our brand new crusher from James River. James River was happy enough to help us out with this and dealt with Kevin over there. He's a good guy to deal with. We also have a brand new 210 that we're expecting to come in any day, so that'll help us with our production. We've also decided to offer a few more materials this year. We've got mortar sand, we've got some 57s, we've got crushed concrete, crushed asphalt, and we've got surge stone. A bunch of different things we're gonna try this year, try to help out, so we'll just see how it goes. So this is the new 2025 Kleeman 110 impact crusher. A couple of different things that there are about it they've added this year is it's got some lights that run down on the tracks, which is nice for when we're crushing at night. On our last machine, we had the asphalt package. If you guys remember, I had a big snorkel that came off this side and a bunch of different things on the inside of it that changed. But this year, on the new machines, the asphalt package is on the outside of it. Supposedly, we're the first people in the United States to have this on our machine, so we're not real sure if we're gonna like that yet. We'll just have to see how it works out. Seems like it's kind of in an inconvenient spot, but we'll see how that works. Other than that, the machine's pretty much the same. They've added Spective to the machine, which will let us have the telematics so that we can kind of track it remotely and we can see what's happening. But other than that, pretty much the same machine. So we're looking forward to getting it running and putting it to work. So we have our materials that we offer here. We've got our screenings, which is a byproduct of the crushing process. It's the stuff that comes off of the pre-screen, and it's just mostly like a 5/8 minus pea gravel type stone and dirt. So we sell that now. We're offering it for around $8 a ton. We've got mortar sand, playground sand. You can use it for brickwork, you can use it for paver work, you can use it for whatever you'd like. We've also got surge, and we've also got the 57. So just a few materials that we're offering new here and hoping to just kind of up our production and output and clientele. All right, so over the past few years, pretty much basically ever since the yard's been started, we've pretty much ran just case equipment here. But after working with Kevin with Kleeman and Eldon over at James River, we've decided to start moving our fleet over towards John Deere equipment. So the CX210, we've had it here for a long time. It has about 8,500 hours on it, and it's been pretty reliable, but we decided to move with John Deere. So we're just waiting on the new machine to come in and see what it'll do.
Stay tuned.
Oh, stay tuned.
All right, guys, thanks for spending the day with us here at Piedmont in Kernersville. We got to see some new stuff, show you some new stuff. We're looking forward to 2025. I think it's going to be a real busy year for us as soon as this weather breaks. So stay tuned for what we've got coming. We've got some good jobs coming up we'll be able to film and catch some content on and keep you all updated as we go through this year and continue to grow. So we look forward to updating you guys. And as always, like, subscribe, and follow along as the process continues.